MARC HINTON Last updated 13/27, October 2, 2017. Lydia Ko shows her frustration as she finishes with a triple bogey on the PAR 5/18th at the New Zealand Women's Open. The smile might have been through gritted teeth, but Lydia Ko was still reaching for the positives after a brutal finish to her precious New Zealand Women's Open at Windross Farm, south of Auckland on Monday. It was so far from the conclusion that the 20-year-old Kiwi world number 8 deserved, as Auckland's inclement spring weather forced the inaugural IPCA-sanctioned event into an extra day after Sunday's scheduled final round had been wrecked by heavy squalls and high winds. The rain largely stayed away in Monday's time added on, but the winds were heavy and biting and made negotiating this converted farmland out near Ardmore Airfield a testing proposition indeed. In the end, it was beyond even Ko's reach, which said a lot about the degree of difficulty. The former world number 1 and two-time major winner had started so promisingly too, resuming at 9 under through 10 and 1 under for her round. Redmore Henderson crowned New Zealand champion. Lydia's last push falls short. Ko, unable to make her move, Canadian hotshot 1 to beach bogeyed the PAR 3/13th, but then, sensationally, chipped in on the 282-meter PAR 4/15th for an eagle to soar to 10 under in a share of 4th. Everyone on course, and there was a decent crowd once again, hoped a top 3 finish could transpire, though runaway leader Brooke Henderson was out of reach. Then things came undone. Badly. Ko double bogeyed the PAR 3/17th when she lost her tee shot left and a cold peak found, and then triple bogeyed the PAR 5/18th when she took an air swing from a tough spot beside a greenside bunker, then left her chip shot short. In just 2 holes she plummeted from equal 4th to a share of 22nd on 5 under, concluding with the most disappointing of 3 over 75s. Normally, after a finish like that, a pro golfer would go nowhere near the media room. They couldn't trust themselves to speak. But Ko is the face of this tournament, has spoken to her people throughout, and was not going to make an exception on this day. "I played really solid, apart from pretty much the last couple of holes," Ko said, biting back her frustration. "It was a tough finish, but overall I felt really solid. There were a lot of positives. Coming off 2 good finishes my past 2 events gave me the confidence this week. I hoped a few more putts would have dropped, but then I think I'm saying that almost every week anyway. This week has been great. It's always fun to play the National Open in front of the big crowds. The crowds were really the cool aspect for me, and to have their support when I don't get to come home very often, it definitely gave me goosebumps and made me proud to play this event and have it as an LPGA event." Ko also supported the tough decision to take the tournament into an extra day and conclude as a 72-hole event. "It made so much sense to keep going, and the top of the leaderboard could change so much with the wins. Week to week, and even at the Evian reduced to 54 holes, we just have to go with it. They're trying to do the best for us. Even though some players will have had to change their flights last night, I'm pretty sure they're still enjoying getting to finish the whole championship in 72 holes." But Ko paid special tribute to the fans whom she felt made this tournament the success it would still be considered, despite the brutal weather at the end. "It's Monday morning, and it's this cold and this windy, and there are still people out there supporting us. I think the fans were probably the biggest highlight for me, and I think it's going to be a highlight for many of the players. Organizers, the clubhouse have done an amazing job of making a dream become a reality. The weather is something we definitely cannot control, and you just have to go with it. It was tough waking up at 5:30 and not being able to play the full round. But it is part of what we do. It's been a pretty surreal and successful week, and I hope the players that didn't come this year will come for the second time. This is going to be a really cool spot for the girls, and hopefully throughout the years it will keep getting better." The final word, deservedly, went to clubhouse chief Michael Goldstein, who thanked Ko for her commitments as the face of the tournament. "Lydia has carried the weight of New Zealand on her shoulders this week, and just coming into the media center now after that finish speaks volumes. Lydia's a trooper. She sure is. Stuff."